So far, we have learned how to fill out the application form in detail. Let's move on to frequently asked questions, FAQ. Here are a few items to note in relation to new applications. Changes have been made to the online application system compared to last year. When preparing the required documents, be sure to check the list of required documents and prepare them all. Also, check the items described in the remarks section. All required documents must be included in the attachment uploaded to the system, and any documents in a foreign language must include a notarization of the original and a notarization of a translated copy, Korean, as well as an apostille confirmation or consulate confirmation. Details and processes of the on-site survey will be announced separately due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. If restrictions in immigration apply due to COVID-19, the on-site survey can be replaced by a video interview based on decisions made by the review committee. The interview will be conducted in Korean, and if the interview in Korean is not possible, the applicant must hire a translator. Next, we have answers to questions related to operating institution. In case the division of roles can be discussed through a MOU between the two institutions. In general, domestic operating institution is responsible for budgeting and settlement of accounts, and local operating institution is responsible for the operation of King Sejong Institute. There is an example of a memorandum of understanding signed by a KSI operator on page 15 and 16 of the King Sejong Institute's operating guidelines. Independent and associated types are only classified according to the type of operation. There are no additional points depending on the type of application during the designation screening. The recommendation letter for the institution is not mandatory. It is intended to verify information about the institution. Recommendations by overseas diplomatic offices in the country usually fall under this category. Next, we have answers to questions related to operating personnel. For operating personnel and teachers, the labor cost can be set by the institution considering local pay levels. For directors, work allowances can be set according to the national price rating on page 61 of the King Sejong Institute's operating guidelines. It is possible to hold multiple positions as operations personnel and teacher. However, it is recommended to hire dedicated operational personnel should be employed to facilitate the institute smoothly. In addition, it is difficult to secure a qualified teacher. The foundation plans to provide maximum support after reviewing the application for a dispatched teacher from the King Sejong Institute Foundation. Finally, let's take a look at the answers to questions related to operations and budgets. The annual subsidy of Sejong Institute is about 56 million won, on average as of 2021. However, it varies depending on the price level of the country, the number of students, and the size of operation of King Sejong Institute. Rent for basic facility requirements, such as the King Sejong Institute classrooms and administrative offices, cannot be paid from the King Sejong Institute subsidy. However, the development fund of the operating institution can be drawn within 50% of the proceeds of the King Sejong Institute. Hence, it can be executed here. This concludes the guidelines for the new designation of King Sejong Institute in 2022. We sincerely thank all the applicants for taking the time to watch this video.